Welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic, Instagram security. Specifically, we're taking a look at 10 of the latest hacking methods that everyone needs to be aware of. We're talking about the techniques that hackers are using right now to gain access to accounts just like yours and mine. Now, I know what you're thinking. My Instagram account. Why would anyone want to hack that? But here's the thing. Your Instagram account holds value. So whether you're a casual user or you practically live on Instagram, this video is for you. We're going deep on these hacking techniques, breaking down how they work, and most importantly, showing you how to protect yourself. Stick around, let's get into it. Let's kick things off with a classic, phishing attacks. Phishing involves creating fake emails, messages, or websites that look real. You get an email that looks like it's from Instagram, asking to reset your password. You click the link, enter your credentials, and boom, you've handed your info to the hacker. Always double-check the sender's address and be cautious about clicking links. Next up, we're talking about keyloggers, and these are as creepy as they sound. Imagine a piece of software secretly running in the background of your device, recording every single keystroke you make. That's a keylogger in a nutshell. Once installed on your phone or computer, a keylogger can capture everything you type, from your Instagram password to credit card details, private messages, you name it. They can be hidden within seemingly harmless apps or downloaded through malicious links. The scary part is, you might not even realize it's there. Keyloggers can operate silently in the background, stealthily transmitting all your sensitive data to the hacker. So, how do you protect yourself? Be incredibly careful about the apps you download, especially from unknown sources. Stick to official app stores and always read reviews before installing anything. And of course, keep your antivirus software up to date. We've all been there, scrolling through Instagram and seeing those ads for apps that promise to boost your followers. They seem tempting, right? But here's the catch. Using these third-party apps can be a major security risk. These apps often require access to your Instagram account. Some shady apps can access way more than you bargained for. We're talking about your login credentials, private messages, even the ability to change your password. Once you've granted access, you've given them the keys to your Instagram kingdom. Be extremely cautious about which third-party apps you trust. Focus on building your following organically and prioritize your account's security. Now, let's talk about brute force attacks. This method is as straightforward as it sounds. It's all about using sheer computing power to guess your password. Hackers use automated tools that try thousands, even millions of password combinations per second until they find the right one. It's essentially a digital lock-picking operation. While this might seem tedious, it can be surprisingly effective, especially against weak or commonly used passwords. Think about it. If your password is password123, it's only a matter of time before a brute force attack cracks it. So, what's the solution? A strong, unique password is your first line of defense. We're talking about a mix of upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. The more complex, the better. Let's be real. Free Wi-Fi is tempting. Whether you're at a coffee shop, an airport, or even just waiting for an appointment, it's convenient to hop online. But here's the thing. Public Wi-Fi networks are often unsecured, making them a prime target for hackers. Think of it like this. When you connect to public Wi-Fi, you're essentially broadcasting your online activity in a crowded room. Hackers can easily eavesdrop on your connection, intercepting any data you send or receive. That includes your Instagram login credentials, private messages, and basically anything else you do online while connected to that network. So what can you do? If you absolutely need to use public Wi-Fi, use a VPN. A VPN encrypts your internet traffic, creating a secure tunnel for your data and making it much harder for hackers to snoop on your activity. Okay, this next one is straight out of a tech thriller, SIM swapping. This is a highly targeted attack where hackers gain control of your phone number and potentially your entire online life by tricking your mobile carrier. Here's how it works. A hacker gathers personal information about you, like your address or social security number, and uses it to impersonate you. They contact your mobile carrier, claim that their SIM card has been lost or stolen, and request a new one. Once they have your number ported to their device, they can intercept calls, text messages, and crucially, those two-factor authentication codes that are sent via SMS. And just like that, they can potentially gain access to your Instagram account, even if you have two-factor authentication enabled. So, what's the takeaway? Be wary of sharing personal information online, and consider using an app-based two-factor authentication method instead of SMS. Now, let's talk about social engineering, because hacking isn't always about exploiting technical vulnerabilities. Sometimes, it's about exploiting human psychology. Social engineering is all about manipulation. Hackers use clever tactics to trick you into revealing sensitive information or granting them access to your account. They might impersonate a friend or a trusted brand, send you phishing links disguised as something harmless, or even call you directly, posing as tech support. Their goal is to gain your trust and then exploit it to steal your data. It's all about persuasion and deception. So, how do you protect yourself? Be extremely cautious about who you trust online, especially when it comes to sharing personal information. Always double-check requests for information, even if they seem to come from someone you know. Let's talk malware, the sneaky software that can wreak havoc on your devices and compromise your online security. Malware comes in many forms, from viruses and worms to trojans and spyware. It can infect your devices through malicious links, infected attachments, or even by downloading compromised apps. Once installed, malware can operate silently in the background, stealing your data, logging your keystrokes, and even giving hackers remote access to your device. In the context of Instagram hacking, malware can be used to steal your login credentials, spy on your activity, or even hijack your account altogether. So, how do you protect yourself? Be cautious about the links you click, the files you download, and the apps you install. Keep your operating system and antivirus software up to date, and run regular scans to detect and remove any potential threats. Here's a scary thought. Your stolen login credentials from one website could be used to hack into your accounts on other platforms, including Instagram. That's the basic idea behind credential stuffing. Hackers collect massive databases of usernames and passwords from previous data breaches. And trust me, these breaches happen more often than you think. Then, they use automated tools to try those same credentials on other websites, hoping that someone has reused the same password across multiple accounts. It's a numbers game, but it's surprisingly effective. So, what's the solution? Never ever reuse passwords across different websites or apps. Each account should have its own unique and strong password. I know it's a pain to manage, but a password manager can be a lifesaver for this. Alright, we've talked about a lot of scary stuff today. But don't worry, there's hope. Two-factor authentication, or 2FA, is one of the most effective ways to protect your Instagram account from unauthorized access, even if your password gets stolen. Here's how it works. When you enable 2FA, you're adding an extra layer of security to your account. After entering your password, you'll be asked to enter a unique code that's sent to your phone via text message, email, or an authentication app. This code acts as a second barrier, verifying your identity and preventing anyone from accessing your account without having both your password and your phone. Trust me, enabling 2FA is one of the best things you can do to protect your Instagram account and your online security in general. That's it for today's video. We've covered a lot of ground, from phishing attacks and keyloggers to social engineering and two-factor authentication. Hopefully you've learned some valuable tips on how to stay safe on Instagram and protect your account from hackers. Remember, staying informed about the latest hacking methods is crucial in this digital age. Be cautious, be aware, and always prioritize your online security. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more tech tips and updates. Stay safe online, and I'll see you in the next one.